I almost fell down. Thank you. I am so honored to receive this award, and I feel like I'm receiving the award not just for me, but for women who haven't been recognized, who have been working hard to create new environments for children and haven't always been funded or encouraged, but pursue it anyway. I'm going to show you, oh, is it on? No, how do I, sorry. Is this how it goes? Oh, there. That's a picture, or pictures, of the first all-year logo class. These were 7th graders in 1968-69. Logo was already a year old, but we really had redesigned it a few times. And there I am with Seymour Papert. And what I wanted you to see is the children were working on teletypes. I don't know if you know what a teletype is. But the kids were very good. We had Model 33s and Model 35s, and they preferred the 35s. Now, that year, what we were trying to do, Logo was considered a language which you could play with words and sentences. And the projects that we engaged children with and that they came up with were having to do with list processing, generating random sentence generators, generating random algebraic sentences. But there was something missing, and what was missing came about a year later. We started this project at a company called Bolt, Brannick and Newman, and after teaching these 7th graders, Seymour took me off. He was a professor at MIT. He took me off and we started the Logo group at MIT. And a year later, we had a display turtle, a floor turtle, a music box, and we had this display turtle. It was a big kludge, but that could be in the school and work over phone lines back to MIT. But the important thing is that the refresh rate and everything was great. So that was, the reason that happened was because all of these hackers at the MIT AI lab, which the Logo group was part of, were charged. Marvin Minsky made the music box. I could name some other people who are, senior professors now at MIT who worked on the graphics and so on. It couldn't have happened without that kind of teamwork. And today, Logo has, in a way, diminished and being replaced somewhat by block programming. And these are 4 different programming languages that are based on Logo. You can see the turtle graphics is there. And this is the 4th one, which I think is Snap or something. And my favorite design is this, so I had to show it to you. But I think I was just a very fortunate person. I also had a commitment and a understanding of children. I could crawl into their heads and become children and see. I used to, in order to figure out what kinds of bugs they would run into, I sort of tied my one hand behind my back, and I would rapidly write a procedure, and bugs would appear, and they were the kind of bugs that kids would run into. And that kept me continually in and close to the projects. So the thing that we worked on was making computer culture, computer environment for kids, and one where they felt successful, they were creative, they were in charge, and they also confronted hard bugs. And over again, I had the experience of kids being totally amazed that I didn't know the answer either, and that together we could debug. And I think that laid the groundwork, and I hope it continues in a lot of places today in education and computing. It's a little kind of denatured, you know. Kids are, there can't be two ways of doing something, only one. And so I'm hoping those folks that do that will become more flexible, because our future depends on these kids, these young people, being able to think outside the box, to face problems that seem unrelated but are. They bring together art and engineering and computing and thinking of psychology, and come up with new projects, which we see all the time. Those are the things that have been being solved. So thank you again. I'm very, very flattered. Thank you.
Do you hold it? Yeah, go. Okay, you want to hold this? Here?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Look at this.
Can you tell what it is? It's a bronzed Pioneer bonnet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
On my way here, I kept thinking of Conestoga wagons.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Let's go out this way. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, thanks all. And that's always fun. I always love to open the summit with those awards. So thanks to Pat and to Susie and to Janice. And congratulations again to Dr. Sullivan. So another round of applause. That's great. Woo.